technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
What's been happening in the state of Karnataka, where unfortunately there's no end to civic apathy. Just 2 days after the crumbling stretch of National Highway 66 in Bengaluru in Karnataka claimed the life of a 44-year-old Madhvi after her scooter, while descending from a flyover, lost balance while it hit a pothole, and she was subsequently run over by a truck that was right behind her. Well, today, a school bus carrying 20 children in Bengaluru, the capital city, fell into a pothole, risking the lives on board. But what's absolutely ironic is that the Congress government, which is the ruling government in Karnataka, is seen protesting against the death of Madhvi due to that pothole incident in Bengaluru. Remember, this happened on the national highway, and therefore it happened within the jurisdiction of the NHAI, which is the National Highways Authority of India. Well, the Congress leaders, instead of holding themselves equally accountable, are seen protesting against the NHAI. But look what's happening in Bengaluru in Karnataka. Remember that Bengaluru civic body, which is the Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, or the BBMP, presented nearly rupees 19,930 crores as its budget for the financial year, making a 50% increase from the previous year. Now, this budget has been prepared under the ambitious Brand Bengaluru initiative, which Karnataka Congress swore upon. But the big question is, if there's no improvement on the ground in terms of basic amenities, including roads and infrastructure, where the taxpayers' money has been hugely invested, where is that money actually being spent and where is it going? Broken footpaths, pothole-ridden roads, loosely hanging cables and dangerous electricity infrastructure have put lives in Bengaluru at risk. It's shocking that on the one hand, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah, and also the Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, have made tall promises on infrastructure, including skydeck projects, elevated corridors. But on the other hand, their own party members are staging protests when a life is lost due to negligence of their own government, and of course, also in this case, officials belonging to the NHAI, which is a central entity as well. Now, as per an NCRB report, there were 21 deaths in 2022 that were recorded in Bengaluru due to negligence of civic authorities. Bengaluru has been on top of this list now for 3 years, and while only 3 such incidents had been reported back in 2018, that number rose to 49 in the year 2019, and in 2022 it accounted for over half, or 51% of such incidents in India. So like we mentioned earlier, civic apathy in Bengaluru is not new, but it should not become normal. Unfortunately, it has. We all must ask the ruling dispensation there in Karnataka, which is led by the Congress party, that despite, of course, acquiring a notorious reputation over the years for deaths caused due to potholes and poor road infrastructure, why does that government fail to fulfill the poll promises that it had actually presented before the people? The question is, how many more such deaths will it now take for the Congress government there to act? Let me go across to my colleague Imran now for more on this. Imran, now there was of course a political slugfest over what transpired in Mangalore or Mangaluru in Karnataka, where a 44-year-old woman died because her scooter collided with a pothole, after which she lost balance and she was run over by a truck. Now that happened on a national highway, so therefore there's a political slugfest between the Congress party in Karnataka and officials of the NHAI, and there's been buck passing there. But what happened today in Bengaluru, just take our viewers through that incident where a bus carrying 20 children lost its balance after coming into contact with the pothole.
Well, absolutely, Siddharth. While citizens appreciate the fact that Congress workers took to streets there in Bengaluru demanding that the potholes which claimed the life of a woman needs to be filled and even get out the NHA office, where they were taken into preventive custody by the police before they could get out the NHA office. But the same citizens are questioning is that when the bus almost turned turtle today in Bengaluru, why is that the same similar kind of concern is not being shown by the Congress party workers? In fact, today 20 children had a narrow escape when the bus, because of the pothole, almost turned turtle, and it could have led to serious injuries. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the visuals of it caught on a deck cam of a car went really viral, and questioning that when will the civic agencies wake up and ensure that these kind of potholes are not not take any other lives. In fact, over this issue, there was a huge hangama in Vidhan Sabha also. And in fact, D.K. Shivakumar had promised that all the potholes in Bengaluru will be filled. And he said that now for the same purpose, the Bengaluru has been divided into 5 corporations so that they can get ease attention to it. You have to wait and see with the recent decision whether this will happen or not. But citizens took to streets today protesting about the potholes, saying that they have been reminding the municipal corporation about these potholes and saying that how deadly it can be. Almost a glimpse of it we saw today. Thankfully, none of the children were injured, but they said that if it continues, God knows what will happen if such incident happens. Very narrow escape for the people there, but it's time to wake up call is what the citizens are saying. Show concern also not just in Mangalore, but also in Bangalore is what the citizens are said today.
And thanks a lot for taking us comprehensively through what happened in Bengaluru today and the outrage on the streets as well. Many citizens coming out with posters and placards protesting against the poor state of civic infrastructure. Thanks for that update.
The Trump